I'm
Why
going to
don't
read.
you become the top percent of guys then?
So you think every guy should become top percent of guy?
She can teach you.
Well, but hold
that's
on.
what I'm teaching.
So
that is
Bree,
what I'm teaching. The answer is not to ask girls to not look at the top percent of guys. The answer is to become the top percent of guys, so you
But-
can get the girls
But
that
it
you
doesn't
want.
yeah,
work.
doesn't negate what I
That
said.
doesn't
Though.
work.
Because what I said
Of
that
course
was
it does. Do you think you have everything it takes to be a husband? Truly and honestly, right now, do you think you have everything it takes to be a husband?
I know I do,
Then why are you married?
because it's not where I'm at in life. I've got a very busy work and career life, and guys can wait a little bit longer to settle down. I don't have to.
But you said
The goal is that,
you
yeah.
are open to. If you found the right girl right now, you would be open to being in a relationship.
Sure,
with her.
definitely.
So it's not about your time and your traveling and all that. It's really about you.
Well, yes, it is.
No, it's
Has it
about. You just said you'd be open to talking to a
Yeah,
girl.
I'm open to it, but it hasn't happened. I'm not.
Why
I'm not
hasn't
that
it
fussed
happened?
about
If
it.
you- Why haven't?
'Cause I don't care
why
that much.
haven't-
I'm more in a building phase of my career.
Yeah, but I'm not saying.
Didn't you just say that
shouldn't-
guys should work to become the top percent of male? How do you think they do that? By dating girls every 2 seconds?
No, I'm saying
they shut
if you
themselves off
have-
from dating, and then they aim at a goal.
That's why when I asked you, do you have everything that it takes to be a husband? You said yes.
I do,
So why are you married?
because I don't want to be yet.
But you would
he's
be
got
open.
He's got time.
Well, when
It's
you,
not time.
when you get yourself to a certain level as a man, and you cultivate yourself and you better yourself, you can get to the stage where you have options. And
Yeah.
you can do as you please if you get to that stage early enough.
But-
as a guy, you don't necessarily have to settle down until you're 35 or so.
But
For a
you
lot of guys,
just
I wouldn't
said-
recommend that.
Yeah, but you just said you would be open right now if you met the right girl to settle down with her.
Yes, I would be open to it.
So the answer is not that you're not ready for it, because you just said you'd be open to it. Now you're contradicting yourself.
Perhaps I'm slow and I'm not understanding this, but I said that I'm building myself up at the moment.
Yeah.
In my career.
So you're
But
not ready to be a husband.
if you'd be quiet and just not let the words bounce off your forehead for a second, if you build
Okay.
yourself up for a little while as a man, you can get to a stage where you can
Mm-hmm.
eventually have choices and options. My choice and my option at the moment is to continue to build my career, build my company. I'm 28 years old. I don't need to do anything anytime soon. However, if something very special did come along, I would certainly be open to it.
That's what I'm saying. So you are not ready to be a husband, because you just said
I'm not going to
that
repeat myself.
if the girl was right, you would. But why don't you have that right girl? Because you're not there
Why
yet.
don't I have a nice
I'm
tub of
just
ice cream in front of me
saying,
right now, just eating it?
I could help you. Don't
Why
worry.
isn't there rainbows in the sky
I
every
could
day?
help you. I have
She
a community.
She can fix you, Jake.
I can help you.
Do you have like a community I can join?
Yes.
How much would it cost me per month?
No, it's free.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Would I be with all the other guys?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure I'd get along great with them.
Okay.
Just poach all her people for
You-
your thing.
Yeah.
You will learn there how to become that guy.
Tell
so
me,
you can meet
give
that
me
girl.
the first module. Like, if when I walk into school first day, me and all the boys, we're just sitting around. You come up, you're going to give a lecture. You've got like a stick that you're going to point at the whiteboard
And the
with.
sexy glasses.
You tell me what you're going to teach.
The first segment is just the introduction, introducing yourself. Like the first day of school is syllabus.
Let's skip the introductions.
Okay, then the next one is the first pillar of being a good man,
Which is
spirituality. Number
spirituality.
one.
Okay, cool. So you think that if a man's trying to develop, and when you say spirituality, what do you mean by that, by the way?
Connection to God, manifestation, emotional
What do you
connection.
mean by what do you mean by manifestation? What does that mean essentially?
Now we're going back to manifestation.
You said
Creation
creating
of
things.
physical reality.
So you think that when you manifest something, which is a metaphysical activity, it's like you think that you're creating physical reality
Yeah,
with that.
you do
Don't you think
create
you
physical
create
reality.
physical reality with your hands?
You create physical reality.
You have to do things.
Yeah. What moves your hands?
Your brain.
How do you move your brain? By having the thought.
How do you move your brain?
Exactly.
What?
By having the thought. By having the thought to move your hands, you move your hands. What did you just do? You just manifested.
So I think that what you're talking about is maybe prayer. If you are truly spiritual, if you're a Christian,
Yeah.
when you talk about manifestation, are you talking about prayer?
Manifestation, prayer, you could call it whatever you want.
Those are different things. One of them is like a Gnostic term, and one of them is a actual Christian term, something that we actually do.
Brian, are you sleepy? Are you sleepy?
Just answer his question. Go ahead.
No. Prayer is not necessarily asking for something. Manifestation is actually taking the action to do something.
So it's kind of like there's a really amazing book that we should all read called The Secret. Have you heard of The Secret?
No.
Oh, really? You've never heard of The Secret? I thought you were an expert in this field of manifesting.
That's
It's-
why I have the experts. I have the connections to the experts.
Right.
If you join my community, you will see.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move on.
I'll join. I'll see what's in there.
Hey Nick, can you pull up Twitch, guys?